Alright, what's up guys, this is Charles here with Anime Insight. I'm going to be going over chapter 28 of the manga, basically titled The Gods of Destruction from All Universes. It kind of goes off where Goku had pressed the Omni King's button that he gave Goku, and Beerus being mad at him, and it goes over to the palace, or the Omni King's palace, showing that the Omni Kings are playing chess instead of how in the anime they were playing just by like flicking planets at one another. And one Omni King saying checkmate universe 7, the other one going, oh, but I still have 5 more. And with that, one says to the other, isn't this too many? It is. They speak to another in regards of, why don't we lose a few? And they agree, let's do that. One of the Omni Kings goes to the Grand Priest and asks, how are the 12 mortals in the 12 universes doing lately? Universe 1 is in the lead as usual. Universe 2 is next with recent rapid growth, and there hasn't been much change with the other universes. I would say that overall of the universes may have gone down slightly. So they're not developing at all. It seems pointless that we keep them, is what the Zenos are congregating about right now. The Grand Priest says, would you like to get rid of a few of them? You're right, I guess we should erase 8 of the universes that are lower than the others. The Grand Priest says, very well, then I'll let the guides in the designated universes withdraw. This part right here in the manga shows that Grand Priest showing his staff, looking like he was about to make an announcement to them. But it goes back to Goku saying, wow, this is Zen Chan's house, that was fast. And the Grand Priest stating, oh, we have a guest, please hold on a moment. Zeno-sama says, who is it? And Zen Chan too says, who is it? Both of them wondering. And it shows up it was Goku, and he just basically says, what's up, Zen-chan? And goes forward from there. Zen-chan says, oh, Goku. And Goku kind of just nods his head and is happy that they both are getting along with one another. And the Grand Priest basically stating that Goku has a favor to ask. And Goku goes on to continue. I don't remember which one of you I promised, but we talked about the inter-universe tournament before, right? How's everything going with that? I'm tired of waiting. He basically said he wants to have the universe as soon as possible. His President Zen-chan says, I basically forgot about it. Goku said, that's what I thought. Future Zen-chan says, we can't do that if we erase them. President says, you're right. So, with that erase, Goku's kind of wondering what's going on. What do you mean by erasing? The Grand Priest says, please do not be concerned. And, yeah, they kind of agree with one another that they should have the universe as soon as possible. While they confirm with the Grand Priest, what do you think? On the time, the Grand Priest basically says about 5 ticks from now, or 40 hours. And yeah, with that, Goku looks like he's about to hurry back to his universe and start to train and collect fighters for the tournament. While the Grand Priest says, hold on a moment, I must inform the gods of destruction, including Beerus. I need you to stay here and wait. But Goku says, I gotta hurry though. The Grand Priest doesn't really care for what he has to say and says it will only take a minute. Also, it has him showing the staff again, making the announcement stating that all guys, angels, this is the Grand Priest, do you read me? Kind of like, I'm pretty sure that he was going to make the announcement that we were going to erase 8 other universes with that same staff that he's announcing with to the angels. But let's continue, and now it kind of shows like it goes into depth of like some of the gods' back history or backstory, or showing their world and things like that. Showing like each angel is getting a message from the Grand Priest. Right, there's Catella, munching on food while playing a mice game, and a lot of this is basically kind of similar to one another. That the god of destruction, here's Hellas, telling her servants to tell them that she's the most beautiful person in the universe too, and they agree. They say it's you. She says, no, I am the most beautiful being in all of the universes, etc. Kind of along those lines there. Yeah. But then it goes to Ramush, and it shows him referencing back to the Goku Black art, with it stating, so it was true that Zamasu, the bastard, was the one who did all of this, and you went on and got help from Beerus. You see Gawasu apologizing to him, etc. And the angel getting a call from the Grand Priest with that. And yeah, and then it goes over to Sidra, showing him writing on a stone tablet, kind of basically stating that we are going to go ahead and destroy this planet. The possibility of helping themselves is a 0%. And you see right on the back, is there no other chance for them to survive? That is not possible, Lords of Lords. This is the duty of a god of destruction. I'll calculate the odds against this case. And then you see the angel saying, we received a call from the Grand Priest. And it showing Sidra just saying, I'm working right now, I'll deal with it later, until he realizes from the Grand Priest and goes on. And then it goes over to Belmont or Vermouth, with him being surrounded by like a bunch of, I guess, Harley Quinns or girl jesters in that regards, and him getting or celebrating his anniversary that marks 87,910,715 since he became the god of destruction. That's crazy. That was like kind of like one of the first times that we see like the actual, I guess, inauguration or date of when he becomes not his actual age, but well, I guess when he got inaugurated to be a god of destruction. But yeah, he's just living it up with these jesters, and it shows Margarita getting a call from the Grand Priest and saying that, Lord Belmont, there's something I need to tell you or talk to you about. And the jester gets jealousy, mad, and says, how dare you barge in like this? Do you want to die? What's your problem? And you just see a hand in the back of the jester getting hackai'd by Belmont. Then you see Margarita saying she was just an innocent girl. Belmont, no pity, just says I was going to destroy this planet anyway. And kind of refers back to Margarita, are we in a rush? The angel says we are very much so. So then after that, you can see that the rest of the angels are getting the call from the Grand Priest being summoning. Then he makes the announcement, is everyone ready? I assume you all are listening. There's something I need to tell you. With all of your gods of destructions, as well as your lords of lords, to report to the palace. That is all. So basically giving out the command, saying, hey, everybody come here right now. And Goku and are they really going to come just over like that? The Grand Priest stating they will. Let's wait a minute. Universe 10, Ramusha's basically, this is serious. Should we bring a gift, is what Goasu's saying. Ramush says, if they punish me for this Zamasu situation, Goasu, I will crush you to death. Yeah, but then it kind of shows that in the manga that Goku is observing Zeno-chan playing chess with one another. And then the Grand Priest says it's about time to call everyone over. He basically then, in his staff, says, is everyone ready? And then Universe 8 says, Korn, this is Korn of Universe 8. My apologies, Lord Grand Priest. My God of Destruction is ready, but the Lord of Lords just went to use the restroom. And you can come when he's done. Then here it shows the Grand Priest lifting his arms, about to do the summoning of calling all the gods of destructions, the angels, and the lords of lords back to the palace. Goku in shock and awe, because this is actually the first time that he sees all the different gods in the manga, and he's really happy, just really shock and awe. And it shows that the Grand Priest saying, please rise, ladies and gentlemen, let us wait for the arrival of those from Universe 8. Cedric's thinking, an emergency call, how long has it been since the last one? Helus is like, wait, there are two lords of everything? Also the lords of Lord Pell says, what's going on? And Zeno-sama says, it's been a long time, everyone, and for me, it's nice to meet you all. Beerus is definitely kind of mad at Goku, not knowing on the fact, though, that the other universes would have just been erased. If it wasn't for Goku, though, says, Goku, you bastard. And Champa looks at Beerus and says, hey, Beerus, what's your mortar doing here? Beerus says, how should I know? Don't ask me. Beerus says, that guy must have done something again. Beerus also says, you're always making a mess for the rest of us. Catella is there saying Beerus did something again. And the Grand Priest notices Lord Belmont and says, may I ask you about the gentleman behind you? Belmont says, this is my man, Lord. This is man is my lord. My lord is Topo, basically the candidate that's gonna take over my seat as the God of Destruction, because I am planning to retire rather soon. The Grand Priestess says, understood, please work hard to become a great God of Destructions. Topo basically says, my sincere thanks for such kind words. Now, Universe 8 says that they are ready, and just like that, he brings Universe 8 in. So with that, he says, now that everyone is here, well then the Lord of Everything has an announcement to make. I am basically in regards of everything. I'm fully aware this is sudden, but in 5 takes precisely at 157 o'clock, day 3,135,500. 3,135,500,603 of the King calendar. We have decided to hold the Tournament of Power, a tournament in which chosen fighters from each universe will compete in. Yin, Universe 12, God of Destructions, Tournament of Power, and Arak, chosen fighters, what do you mean, from Universe 5? Beerus is like, he really did it. And Champa says that idiot made Zeno-sama's plan into reality. And a lot of frustration going on. And the Grand Priest addresses to Lord Moscow, "Are you having trouble there? Lord of Lords from Universe 3. The Lord of Lords says, "It's nothing, my lord." What did he just say? Zenosama said. The Lord of Lords says, "Lord Moscow was simply concerned that we have so little time to replay." Zenosama says, "Huh? Is that bad?" The Lord of Lords says, "Oh, nope. Everything is alright, my lord." Lord Moscow now says, "It's outstanding that we can participate so quickly." Then someone says, "I knew it. I knew they'd want it to be as soon as possible." Lord of Lords says, "That was a close one. It's sometimes necessary to stretch out the truth, my dear Lords of Lords." Which they basically got saved by their angel. So moving over to the next, it shows the Grand Priest having something wrong with what's going on. The Zenosama from the future doesn't know what's going on. And the Grand Priest says, "You mean with the Tournament of Power?" So the Grand Priest thinks, "Indeed, Zenosama, who came from the future, has never seen a tournament before." And the Grand Priest then decides, "Let's have an exhibition match, shall we? Allow me to set up a tournament stage." And Goku's like, "Right now? You mean right now?" And the Zeno-chans are reached down in excitement. And they go over to a tournament made quickly as possible. Now it shows that each god is on a respected platform of their universes, and everyone is just in this pre-made tournament for the exhibition match, with Beerus stating, "Goku, how many times have I told you to be careful? Now then, my dear gods of destruction, please enter the stage," is what the Grand Priest says. And Beerus and everybody is in shock, like all of us. And Ramush says, "This tournament of power requires the gods of destruction to participate as well. You are from each different universes. It's only natural that you would be representatives in this battle." Goku's excited in that point, and everybody is kind of shocked, and all of them are teleported to the center stage. Then you see Katella asking the Lord Priest, "What are the rules of this fight?" Zenosama basically wants to plan out the rest after observing this battle royale. He's also offering a reward for those who last until the very end. Those who refuse to give it their all, these shall be terminated according to His Majesty. So Beerus and all the other gods of destructions are kind of have to go out all out against one another. Beerus thinks to himself, "Here it goes. This is what's really scary about Zenosama." The Lords of Lords for Universe 7, having them all fight each other at once is madness. Goku is excited. Everybody on the platform is kind of having mixed feelings. And then it shows Katella mocking Beerus again. Guess it could be an opportunity to decide who's the strongest god of destruction, right, Beerus? And Beerus responds, "You always trying to pick a fight with me, huh, Katella?" And Katella basically stating, "You lost me once. Why will you never accept that I'm stronger?" And Beerus says, "I lost to you at an arm wrestling match. I'm not going to lose in a hand-to-hand combat." Goku from the back says, "Good luck, Beerus." And Beerus says, "Goku, what do you think is responsible for this all? Being such an idiot." But before I move over, I just want to take this part right here, kind of in regards to what's saying. It says, "This is the person that has lost, or that Beerus lost to before in an arm wrestling match, and also stated that in the anime. However, the two, I really don't correlate with one another, but it's also said, Wiz said that the person that's higher or stronger or can defeat a god of destruction is in that universe where the mortal lives, that the god who defeated Beerus. But again, the anime and the manga are two different things. Don't quote me on anything in regards to that. That's just what I remember. You guys can look at that too to see on what he said. But as Beerus says, who do you think is responsible for this all? Goku, quit being such an idiot. The other guys, you could just feel omnious presence in that scene right there by him shouting to Goku and all of them just pointing their hate towards him. And all of them are talking with one another. Beerus, Cotella said, you just dug your own grave, Beerus. Now we all know who to beat the crap out of first. Well, us gods of destruction, all hold against you anyway. Then Belmont of Vermouth expands. Don't tell me you forgot about it, my friend. If I remember correctly, in the last emergency call, every universe of the verge of being erased thanks to you. The Supreme Kai says, what happened before? It goes back before he even became the Lord of Lords. Long ago, we held an all-universe invitational hide-and-seek tournament. It was Zeno-sama's idea. And for the tournament, Lord Beerus went to hide and then fell asleep for over 50 years. The tournament had to be cancelled, and he never came out. His Majesty, who was truly enjoying the event, became furious. In order to calm his anger, the rest of the gods from the 11 other universes had to make extremely intensive efforts to please him. Due to that, they all have animosity towards Lord Beerus. Basically saying he's a troublemaker, Goku says. Well, aside from that, there appear to be some personal grudges as well. And Liquor stating, why don't we start with Beerus first? Helis, Cotella, agree, and Champa too. Beerus says, what a bunch of losers. You can't do anything on your own. Come and get it. I'll take you all on down at once. And then the Grand Prix says, now there's no time to waste, and automatically starts the tournament. Here starts the Zen exhibition match. Begin. Now, in this scene right here, shows all the guys rushing towards Beerus, and Beerus basically just dodging almost every single attack. And Goku saying he dodged them all. What's going on? It's like Beerus has eyes in the back of his head, and asks Wiz what's going on. Basically, referring back to Wiz, his body can sense attacks and can make decisions to dodge them. But Beerus got caught by Lord Moscow, and Wiz says Lord Beerus ain't perfect. Then you see Champa, Ramush, Gatella charging at Beerus. Beerus quickly dodging, and the other gods say, look above us, and they're all going to go ahead and attack him. But in a sense, it was Champa, not Lord Beerus. Lord Beerus was hiding under Moscow, and he was charging his famous Ki Blast that he does, or special, and shot it at the gods. But with that, Lord Sidro was there to protect them from stopping his blast with his barrier. Goku also stated that Lord Beerus isn't holding back, and what it says, I suppose they all are. With that attack, the Grand Prix says they hid behind a barrier. Sidro says, whew. and then it kind of goes over with Remuth or Belmont coming to the side and side attacking Citra into one of the platforms, the floating platforms. And he kind of states, it's not like Lord Beerus is the only enemy here, right? Only one of us can be at the top. You should know we don't have the luxury of helping out each other. Which is true. And Catella starts to get excitement. And says, it's getting more exciting. The hell? And Beerus says, the hell with that exciting crap, you stupid rat. Now, the Grand Prix says, this is where the real match begins. Sonosama says, keep watching, this will definitely be fun to see. Future says, yes, I can't wait. Then Wiz says, well, let's see how it goes. And Goku says, is it going to be crazier than this? And Wiz gives that response, well, let's see how it goes. And that's pretty much the end of this chapter. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and yeah.